Okay, I think it is 10 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock, I mean. And we'd better make a start. So have your feet shoulder width apart. Just lengthen up through the spine. Just want to sink your hips, relax the shoulders and create some space. So we're going to be looking at the next 6 moves from the Shibashi. So that's movement 7 to 12. We're just gently breathing in and gently breathing out. So nice and tall first. Relax around the jaw, relax around the neck, around the face, and then down the arms. Gently breathe in and out. Okay, I'll just make sure everyone's muted.
Hi.
Morning. Hi.
Here we go again. Walk a while.
Yeah. Brilliant. So, yeah, just relax the body and feel your feet on the ground. So you want the toes to really let go first, and then you gradually, just very gently draw them in slightly so that you activate the arches of the foot. We're nice and tall through the head. Then turn the waist. So we'll just start with this one and then we'll go and do some joint exercises. So relax around your shoulders. Just allow the arms just to flop round. Just gently breathing in and breathing out. Okay, let's shake out. Right, because it's Monday, what we'll do, we'll just start with one shoulder. So we come up, back, round and down. 1, 2. So we're just focusing on this shoulder. We're just allowing it to relax. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the same shoulder in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it, and 8. And then let that flop. Okay, now focus on your other shoulder. So we go back first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and tall through the head. 5, 6, 7, 8. Round the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. 6, 7, 8. Just shake out. Just give your lower back a rub while you do your bounce. So, and then have a little shake out. Okay, check your posture. So, very good posture. We're feeling tall this morning. And then you just place your hands on your chest. And we're just doing this. And then we'll go in the other direction. But before we do that, check your posture first. I'll show you that from the diagonal. We go back, up, round and down. We're going to do 10 slow ones because we're not in a hurry this morning. And shake out. So shake the hands. Right, now we'll take a slightly wider stance and we're going to do 10 dragon serves teacups, but we're going to do it in slow motion this morning. So we first start with our good posture and then turn towards your right. So we're doing your right hand first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice and relaxed. Have a little shake out. This next one, I know as stroking the short beard and the long beard, and I learnt it from Eva. So you come up with your hands like this. You bring them to the sides of your head, and then you push. And this is the short beard because it just goes out to here. And then you come down. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Yeah, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to stroke the long beard, so that goes all the way down. So imagine a very wise sage with a beard that goes all the way down to his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's quite a nice little arm and shoulder exercise. You sink your hips. And I like the image as well. Some of the big long beard. Okay, do one more. That was great. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, we'll do the wrists and the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then dry your nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then outward circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll forwards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Over and under. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then random movements, moving your arms. So you go up and down, you can go out to the side, you can go round and round, you can combine them. So this is one that Eva's done. There we go, shake out. Okay, neck. So we're just going to be nice and tall, and we're going to do the W one first. And go 1, 2, we'll do 5, 3, 4, and 5. And then 5 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then scoop shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake out. Hands on the hips. 1, 2, we do 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's very good. So we're turning our waist. So turn the waist in the other direction. So the hips go to the side, to the back, to the side, to the front. To the side, to the back, to the side, to the front. 4, and I've got to try and keep count. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Shake out. Bring your feet together and put your hands on your knees, and we'll do 8 circles that way, 8 circles that way. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice and relaxed. Check your posture. We'll just whiz through the rest of the loosening exercises, and then we'll get on with the next 6 movements. So tune into your bounce. So you want to let go around here. You want to let go in your lower back. I'll show it from this side. And I'm softly gazing forwards, and it's as if I've found a spot on the wall that I'm softly focusing my gaze through. And I'm also listening behind and above. So we're going like this, and then we go like this. So all very relaxed. So drop your arms as well as raising them. That's it. So you can go slower as well. And then turn the palms up. Go. Keep breathing. And then change to this one. So we're just very relaxed. Feel the weight transfer from foot to foot. Now we'll be needing to the sensation of contact and how it changes from one foot to the other. We'll be using that later. As some of the movements in the first 6 movements are all pretty much staying in Wu Chi. The next 6 movements, there's shifting of the weight, so there's weight transfer. So you want to make sure you notice what that feels like when you are transferring the weight, and loosening exercises, this loosening exercise is a good way of monitoring your transferring of the weight. Okay, nice and relaxed. Check your posture. Lengthen through the spine and then let the arms drop. And there's this springiness in the legs. That's it. So really let go. I'll show you that from this side. So I'm looking forwards, I'm listening behind, I'm nice and relaxed. That's it. Very good. Okay, relax the shoulders, lengthen through the spine, and just take your time to stand correctly. So you want to get your alignment correct, and while you're making sure you're correctly lined up, tune in to this quiet, calm place. So this place of stillness. And turn the waist and just allow the arms to swing forwards and back. I'll show you that from this side view. So I'm just nice and relaxed, and I can feel it right to the ends of the fingers. And I'm lengthening in my lower spine. Nice and tall. Very good. We're all breathing, and we're just very relaxed. Okay, and then change to wobbling. And then have a little shake out. So what we'll do is we'll just have a look at the so movements 11 and hang on a minute. 9, 10, yeah, 11 and 12, they involve being in gongbu or bow and arrow stance, and then one does it in one way and one does it in the other. And I think what will be, because we're going to be moving on to doing those later, it's probably best to isolate the foot, the elements of the weight transfer through the feet first. So I'm just going to bring down the laptop lid slightly so we can so hopefully, yeah, there's my feet, great. And what you want to do, actually I'll show it from the diagonal view. So before I place my foot forward, I get myself correctly lined up, I sink my hips, I sink my shoulders, and then I tune into that still place. And then I turn my foot out, draw the toes in, I place my foot forward. So I'll show you that from the front view. So my knee is in line with the front toes, and my back knee is in line with the toes, and the angle is either sort of near the corner or nearer the side of the wall. It depends on how your leg got put on. So the first one is we'll go forwards and back, and nice and slowly, so you feel your weight transfer. What you want to do is avoid overstretching that knee. So I'm just going to about where the middle of my foot is. And then what Professor Lin Hao Sheng does is, when he's doing the scooping the sea and looking up the sky, he goes down like that and then comes up. So you can also have a slight like this with the body. So try that with the body, but not too much. He does it quite big, but I think we wanna take it easy. So I'll show you from the side. So I'm looking forward and I'm coming back, and I'm folding here and lengthening through my spine. Okay, let's try that with the other foot forwards. So again, you start from a calm place. We'll just go without too much, backwards and forwards. And then with the folding in the hips. So there's a whole body movement as well. So I'm lengthening through the spine. And one more. Very good. Okay, the next one, the next footwork he uses is he lifts the heel and then he lifts the toes. So we'll go back into the original stance. I'll show that from the diagonal. And he sinks back and then lifts the toes and sinks forward and lifts the heel. Let me show you that from the side. So lift the toes, lift the heel. Lift the toes, lift the heel, lift the toe. That's it. Lift the heel. And remember, you're lengthening and you're sinking those hips. And when you're lifting the toes, you want to be solidly in that leg. And when you're lifting the heel, you want to be solidly in this leg. Okay, now we'll try the other foot forward. I'll show it. I'll show it from the side, because then you can see the toes and the heel lift. So lift the heel, lift the toes. Lift the heel, lift the toes. 5, and one more time each side. 6. Yeah. Okay, I think we've got that sorted. So let's have a look. So we did the first 6 movements. So we did that one. We did that one. We did rainbow wave. We did parting the clouds. We did rolling arms. And then we did rowing the boat to the middle of the lake. Now we've got bouncing the ball up in front of the shoulder. Now with this one, he actually comes back quite a lot and then comes up, and then it turns round. There's this sort of lift, and there's this sort of stretch. There's a stretch backwards. I'll show it from the back view. There's a stretch backwards as he comes up. So let's just have a go at it, and we'll break it down. How we do? So it's one arm at a time. So one arm comes up and across. Yeah. So I'm turning my body. Okay, very good. Let's try one side at a time. I'll come a little closer. So, and just look at what the arm is doing. So I'll just do this arm. So it comes back. So it and you want to feel this stretch here. And then as I transfer my weight and turn, it comes up, and then I turn around, and as it comes down, think of leading with the wrist and the fingers being dragged behind. So I'll just try one arm at a time. And the feet go like this. So, and you just swing it up, and I quite like this. So if you just go to here and then just pull down, so we'll even split it into 2 moves. Pull down, and you can feel your hand leading, the wrist leading the fingers. Okay, now come back and swing up, and then we'll put them together in a minute. Come back. Actually, I'll show that from the diagonal. Come back and swing up, and let it go. Come back, swing up. Come back, swing. So this is without the turn. We're just feeling that open. 6. Let's do 2 more. 7 and 8. Okay, now this time we're not going to do the turn, we're just going to do the arm. So we go back, we swing up, then we turn the hand down and lead with the wrist. So we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let that arm relax. let's do the other arm. So we'll start with the hand coming up and down. Hand comes up and down. Actually, I will bring this back up a bit because I'm not getting enough arm room. So up and down. Up and down, and we're leading with the palm, with the wrist and the lower part of the heel of the hand. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, right, now we'll do the other move in this. So you turn the palm behind, you feel this open, you come up, and then we come back again. Up. Up. So you're kind of almost reaching up as if someone's like put a big apple in your hand or something. Up. Feel that open. Feel this open, and then just feel it rising up. Rising up. Now, let's have a look at what happens between that movement and that movement. There's something that happens in the middle. I'll just show that to you. So I've come up here, I'll show from the corner, and then I'll go like that. So we're going to do this. We're going to go up, turn the wrist round and down. So it comes up, down, up, down. So there's a up, so it softens, and then there's a little extension as you come down. Up, down. Right, try that the other side, and if you want, you can monitor your shoulder joint by placing your other hand there. So we come up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That's it. Up, down. Okay, so if we put it together, I'm just going to do one side without the turn as well. We'll put the turn in a minute. So I come back, I come up, and then there's this little lift and down. Okay, now try with the other arm. So I come back, I feel this stretch, and then the arm gets pulled up, and then it goes a little further up and flips over. One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay, now let's try both. So we go 1, 2, 3. So this is where you get your left-right brain confusion in. And use your body. So I'm coming up, down, up, down. Nice. Okay, so we put that together. We put that together and we have this. And he does it more one at a time, I guess. There we go. Not bad. Up, down. So you want to relax the shoulders. Keep your shoulders down. And make the movement smooth. Relax the jaw. Beautiful, that's great. Okay, one more time each side. I think we've nailed that one, haven't we? Fabulous. So there's quite a lot in that one. The next one's relatively easier. You'll just he goes really down, but we'll hedge our bets a bit and do it a little more. And he just goes like this for his cow gazes at the moon. I actually prefer the different way I've done it with Ronnie, but we can always come back to the Ronnie version. But I quite like. That one's quite easy compared to the other one. So we use both arms. I'll just show you that from the side. So he does this. And you can actually do an extra turn if you want. Some people do it quite and they come down and then there's this turn. That's quite a good workout. But I prefer it a bit more subtle. There's this guy with a ponytail that's one of the professor's students, and I've been following how he does it. It's quite nice. Okay, so that's movement 8, and that's called looking at the moon. I think we've got that one nailed, so we'll move on. Then it's pressing palms. Now he just does them one at a time. So he goes like this, pushes, and then pulls back, and goes back to the middle. Then he transfers the weight, kind of picks this hand up, and then places it, and then pulls it back. So he's quite deliberate. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So there's this real intentionality. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So as he sinks, you want to push and sink at the same time. So you're doing the outside turn. 3, 4. Then you're coming back to the middle. Let's do one more each side. 1, 2. That's it. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. The next one, he does cloud hands, but the way the professor does cloud hands is he has his palm out at his palm towards his chest at the top, Normally when we do cloud hands at Chen style or at the 24-step style, we have our hand out. But the way he does it is he has his hands in. He has his palm pointing towards. But apart from that, everything's the same. So there's still this scooping under with the other hand, but it's just it's almost like you're doing half of a Cheng Bao. How we doing? That's it, that's not bad. Keep going, I'll have a look at the pictures. Yeah, brilliant. Very good. Yeah. So we'll just try one arm at a time actually. Let's, because this is a bit tricky. So it just raises up and you're down. And think of a wheel. So if I show you from the side, my hand is in front and it's quite far forward. And also you want the arm soft and light. So remember it comes to here. So bring your arm to here. Everybody, that's it. So bring your left arm to here. Now turn away from the middle. Then bring it round, down and in. Then up, away from the middle. Oh, aren't you all good? That's it. Okay, just relax the shoulders a bit more and sink the hips a bit more. That's it. You're all doing it. Fabulous. And we're all breathing. Okay, now try that with the other arm. So we'll start with half of a Cheng Bao, half of an embracing holding, and we're nice and tall, and we're sinking our sitting bones. I've seen people like this in the pub, you know, with a, yeah, exactly. So now we turn, and then the hand comes down, and you feel what it does in the shoulder, and then it just floats up again. So next time you're having a cup of tea, you can pick your tea up like this, and then have a drink that way, and then put your tea back down on the table, just for practicing your Tai Chi. And then this comes underneath. This comes underneath, and you've got this curved. I'll come a bit closer. You've got this curved shape in the arm. There we go. Now make it very light, so it floats up. So think of clouds are quite sort of fluffy, and so remember it's going away from the middle, away from the middle. So when you're up the top, the elbow goes away from the middle, and when you come in on the bottom, it comes in towards the middle. That's it. Okay, that was so good. We're going to sneak the other move in. Whoa, now this is where your brain... So remember, you're going away from the middle up top. That's it, you worked it out. Yeah. No. That's it. Very good. Wave hands like clouds. And you also, with wave hands like clouds, you want to sink your hips. This is a very weird way of doing it compared with normal, but it's okay. It's good to have variations. So you want to keep your elbow. You want to keep your elbow below. Look at where that's my shoulder. The elbow is below my shoulder level. So there's a slight diagonal kind of slope to the arm. Slight diagonal direction. That's it, that's better. And you're not pulling anything in, you're keeping it rounded and open. Oh, sorry, my feet disappeared. Okay, next. Actually, no, we'll do the other two next week, and we'll do this one again because these moves are a bit more complicated than the first 6. So we'll spend 2 weeks on this, so we're not having to hurry. Let's do the next 4. Let's do those 4 movements as a flowing sequence, and then we'll have a look at the Tree Qigong exercise and start looking at this thing called the health dance. So I wanna do Tree Qigong and health dance in this this class because they're very good. They're very good for relaxation. They're very good for the brain. They're very good for your coordination. So it is worth, but it's good to do. We'll stick with the Shibashi set as well. So let's start with bouncing a ball up. I'm going to go this side first. Go bouncing a ball up in front of the shoulder. 1. There's a slight delay between the arms. Okay, and then we'll do 1 more each side. That's lovely. Really good. Much better. Okay, then both hands together, looking at the moon. Or cow gazes at the moon. Come down. Maybe bend your knees a little bit more, just to give your legs a bit of an extra workout. Come back. Weight 50-50, then you transfer the weight, and you're keeping it all lovely and smooth. And you can, it's quite a good one, feeling the stretching along the body. Gentle turning in the waist. And then 1 more each side. Nice. Okay, 1 more each side. So relax the elbow as well. Keep a slight bend in the arm. We'll have another look at this next week because it is quite tricky. And then return to that. Oh, we've not had a water break, so we'll have a very, very brief water break, and then we'll have a look at Tree Qigong. Sorry about that. I was having so much fun doing this, I completely lost track of time. Rubbish. So, okay, so with Tree Qigong, so this is all going to link in with the health dance. I'm glad we didn't try and do all 6 movements, would have been here forever. So, yeah, next week we'll look at the cloud hands and the other thing. So, what you do is take a slightly wider stance and just practice shifting your weight from side to side. So we'll do that, and then what you do is you basically can make it up. You just allow your arms to move and just practice moving, and it's all very relaxed, and you decide what your arms are going to do. So this move with Tree Qigong, you're doing it correctly all the time. Now, Corella never learnt this in China. They went to China and saw a bunch of people at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and they're all doing this kind of thing. And you're basically moving your arms and moving your weight and kind of coordinating them. So you can put turns in, you can put stretches in, you can be a high tree, you can be a low tree, you can have one low branch, one high branch, and we're just going to try. It's quite tricky to do because you're basically making it up as you go along. So you used to do stuff like this when you were about 4. You know, you just make up moves. And it kind of just, however it comes out is what you want to do. So you might want to throw some actual moves you know in. You might want to, so called Tree Qigong. And then they do that on their own, and then what they do is they put 2 people together and they just very lightly touch arms and move around. It's like having a kind of, I call it tree disco, but yeah. But you're practicing moving your weight, and you can also do it in bow stance. So you can do it in bow stance, bow and arrow stance, or you can do it in a big wu chi. So you can practice. There we go. So that was a little introduction to Tree Qigong. Very nice. We'll do. Yeah, we're running out of time. Sorry about that. We'll do footwork and stuff next week, but just getting used to moving. It's quite hard to do that, and then eventually you do this while you're moving around. But we'll try that next. Actually, we'll do that a bit. We'll try that now. So you just put your little bit of a health dance snippet. So this is a thing called a health dance. And this is the health version of the health dance. There's also a fighting health dance where you practice your, and that's quite fun. But I might introduce that on my Friday morning class, my Tai Chi fitness class. Okay, right, there we are. I covered everything. We'll start here. So I'll try and get the video out on the YouTube channel. I'm all completely up to date now on the YouTube channel. Do check them out the videos. Keep breathing, very nice. Okay. One more time. And then Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. That's it. Yeah, much smoother, everybody. Very nice. Let's do one more and then we'll have extra young faces. So, rub the hands together and polishing the face. Fabulous. And then rub the hands together again and give your lower back a rub. So that one's for polishing the face, which makes your face look younger. And then the back rubbing one, that's one's called bouncing while massaging, while rubbing the back to massage the kidneys for health and longevity, or it's something like that anyway. Okay, let's do another embrace tiger. Nice and tall. Now sink your hips, sink the shoulders, lengthen through the spine so you've got a good posture. Relax around the jaw. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and bow. Oh, that was really nice, everybody. That was great. We'll keep going. Yeah, we'll keep going with that. And